Hello everyone, I'm here to present our poster titled Orbital Dynamics of Hypothetical Exomoons around SD 1007777b for the IORA 2020 from Quarks to Cosmos video conference. The two collaborators for this research project are me, Ayush Gautam, and Angel Basyal, both from Tribhuvan University of Nepal. In this work, we have studied the orbital evolution of two hypothetical exomoons of masses equal to Earth mass and Moon mass respectively orbiting a Jupiter-type exoplanet Laliguras in the SD 1007777 Sagarmatha star system. We have thus determined the orbital parameters that yield the most stable orbits for both the exomoons. First, let us cover some background for the project. The observational techniques such as cyclotron radio emission, photometric transit timing, and radial velocity methods have discovered more than 4,000 exoplanets, but they are currently not precise enough to detect exomoons. There is only one exomoon candidate currently, Kepler 1625b1, which was put forward by Tichy and Keeping in 2018. The orbital stability of such exomoon candidates can be predicted with computational simulations. For the research project, we have chosen a similar system to the Tichy and Keeping system with the Jupiter mass planet Laliguras orbiting a sun-like star Sagarmatha. The project studied the feasibility of the Earth-sized and Moon-sized exomoons as a restricted three-body problem, where the mass of the third body is very small compared to the masses of the two primary bodies, such that its gravitational influence on the two primary bodies can be neglected. We have used the Revon Python library for n-body simulations, and the specific integrator used for the research project was IAS 15. Before performing direct orbital simulations, we first needed to determine the chaos present in the orbital configurations of the Moon. Chaos refers to the sensitive dependence of the long-term evolution of a dynamical system upon its initial conditions. Chaos has important implications for the dynamical stability of the particular exomoon as well as the long-term evolution of the whole system. For this purpose, we have implemented the Megno-chaos indicator, which allows us to separate the regions of quasi-periodicity, aperiodicity, and chaos present in the phase space of the orbital elements of the system. The Megno value can be calculated by the given formula, where alpha and beta are two parameters. For a quasi-periodic initial condition, the Megno value converges to a small value near 2, whereas for the chaotic orbits, it exponentially diverges as lambda t by 2, where lambda is the maximum Lyapunov exponent of the orbit. The Megno value calculations were performed in the grid of semi-major axis and eccentricity values of the Moon. The lower Megno values represent greater stability of the orbits. The plot below shows the Megno value map for the Earth mass Moon. Here, the red regions represent the chaotic regions, whereas the green regions represent the quasi-periodic regions. After determining the quasi-periodic and chaotic regions, we can then perform the direct orbital simulations for a specific time to determine the long-term stability of the system. In order to investigate the long-term evolution of the system, we chose 10 points from the chaotic red and the quasi-periodic green regions and performed direct orbital simulations for the full time period of 10 million years. The 6 orbital elements of the Moon with respect to the planet were calculated, and the results are in line with the predictions made by the Megno map. The plot on the left shows that the exomoons show stable behavior in the quasi-periodic green region for the full 10 million years. The green quasi-periodic region begins from the Roche limit of the exomoon, which is at 0.001 AU, and reaches up to the Hills radius of the planet at 0.02 AU, which is shown by the dotted line in the Megno plot in the middle. Beyond this, the orbit of the exomoon is chaotic. This is further confirmed by the plot on the right, which shows that there are ejections of the exomoons within the first 10,000 years when the starting points are chosen in the red chaotic region. Also, at higher eccentricities, the red chaotic region encroaches upon the quasi-periodic green regions, which are reminiscent of Cockroach gaps. Hence, the best configuration for both exomoons to show quasi-periodic orbits was for semi-major axis from 0.01 to 0.012 AU and at lower eccentricities. Hence, we conclude that regions of stable orbits can exist for both moons in our system. In future, we will explore more about the Korkut-like gaps and also extend our analysis to 50 million years. Finally, I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Shikshana Bhattrai and Dr. Suman Satyal for their guidance. I'll also thank the organizers of IORA 2020 video conference for this opportunity. Thank you for your time.